Oh, yeah. Anything that you want, Kyle. Anything you want. Anything you want, you get. Blood Fart 7 System. My god. Why is that a name? That should not be a name for anything. Select new task, begin decryption. Decoding 16, 16, 16. You'll take one Madrina's coffee. Well, I get a free infinite supply of it, Kyle. So if you ever want some, I gotcha. The traveler finds their wings, fly to us, and claim your place among the stars. Reach the decoded coordinates. Let's see. Where is that? Somewhere off planet. One minute and 7 seconds. The coffee is just a trap to lure him in. Of course it is. Duh. You gotta give them some bait, you know, to get him in the door. And that's when you put on the charms. You're like, hey, sup, you know, stuff. Once they're in the door for that free coffee, then you give them the old sup, you know. That's how it works. You don't like coffee? Does Munis sell anything else you might enjoy? Well, they just sell coffee. They're a coffee company. They don't have anything else. They have roasted coffee and then canned coffee, cold brew. Okay, correct our positioning. Well, and I got you, Kyle. I got all the coffee in the world. I will fill every inch of your fridge with coffee. The good liquid stuff. Tell us a joke, please. I will find a joke. What room can no one enter? A mushroom. Doesn't make any sense. That's so bad. That's so bad. What the hell? Oh. What kind of key can never unlock a door? A monkey. It's technically not true because you could train it to unlock the door. I mean, technically. I know. Or you can give a key to the monkey, then it can unlock the doors. Technically, that's not correct. Log damage, partial records available. Signals led me to the wreck of a freighter, colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? What if the lock is only set to open for monkeys? Very, very astute of you, Kyle. Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log blinking, awaiting input. Instead of displaying the ship's log, terminal spits out strange sequence of numbers that are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. The hyperdrive blueprints for the conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Sorry. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Hyperdrive. Acquire components, purchase microprocessors, begin hyperdrive installation. Legenda, thank you for the 32-month resub. Thank you very much. Begin hyperdrive installation. Finalize. Okie dokie. Cargo pod. Let's see what's over there. Maybe on the tippy top right there? Fuel. Oh, it wants a lot of shit. Okay, I can't open that. Uh-oh. Any oxygen? There's a little bit over there. That butt. His butt is great. I love it. Look at his big butt when he flies. It's amazing. It's so good. Nothing like a nice big butt. Uh-oh. Weird invisible wall. What the? Whispering egg? Uh-oh. What is happening? Okay. Those things are super deadly. I need to get out of here. Put lava cores in the refiner and you'll get lots of nanos. Cool, thank you. I like good big tips like that. Yeah, they are fast. Those things are super deadly. Ah, now we can breathe again. Breathe, chat, breathe. You know I like a big tip, Kyle. I like a big tip. Alright, let's see. Starship. Install technology. Hyperdrive. Microchips and chromatic metal. Let's go back to our home planet. Alright, let's see. I need to get back to our base planet again. Eggs are worth quite a bit, but they're dangerous to get. That's the trade-off. Where did I put my base? It's not that one. Need to scan that though. Macro planet. Can't remember where the hell it was. So one interesting thing about this game is because you can get stuck with no fuel out in the environment, literally there are asteroids everywhere. Everywhere. Everything's an asteroid field. Because the only way to get fuel. They should have it to where there's asteroid belts you can get stuff at, and you're supposed to plan ahead about fuel, but yeah, it's a little too much. Like, you never have to worry about fuel because there's always fuel around 100% of the time. It's a very serious question. Blue cheese or ranch on your hot wings? Both. I like both. I will dip them into both. But I won't share my hot wings with just anybody. It has to be someone special for me to share hot wings with them. Was it that? No, what? Where did I put my base? Sharing hot wings with someone's like a very big deal. I don't just share my... I'm not just like a loose wing spreader that gives my hot wings to just anybody. We have to have a connection for me to share hot wings with you.
Technology recharge.
I want some good hot wings too. I love me some good hot wings. There was this one place back in college that had all you can eat wings. And me and a bunch of friends go there all the time and just eat so many chicken wings. It was so good. And the wings were amazing. Yep, all you can eat chicken wings. They're the best. My friends always get hot wings on a first date, won't get down and dirty on some wings, no second date. Hot wings are not a good first date food. There's no clean way to eat hot wings. You get them all over your face. You look like you're like every time you eat hot wings. They're not a sexy food. Also, dude, don't have super garlic on a date either. That's not good. So if you're gonna get any making out, like, you don't want to have garlic breath or raw onions. That's also bad. It's already empty? Oh, man. Thanks for the tip, Dan. You sound just like your mother. Alright, let's see. I need some more carbon. Dating tips for... I know, don't take dating tips from me. No one ever goes on a date with me. Alright, let's see. I need more chromatic metal, I think. Larva core equals cluster nanites. That's pretty good. Let's see. What about Rhydon? That's next gen. Nope. Tetra cobalt turns into ionized cobalt. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for. Buy microprocessors from a space station, or
Technology recharge.
need microprocessors. I was in another room. Did Dan really say you sound just like your mother to someone saying something about the tip? Yes, I did. I got him. Yeah, this bio thing is just absolutely murdering my fuel. Absolutely murdering it. So fast. What did I study in college? Well, mostly just how to get more loot out of World of Warcraft. That's what I ended up studying the most.
Product received.
Thank you. Go back before the power runs out. Can't wait for WoW Classic to come out for everyone to see how horrible it actually was. I think there'll be a lot of that nostalgia versus convenience. There's a lot of stuff that people have forgotten about. There's a lot of things in WoW, Vanilla WoW, that weren't very good. Like, for example, if, God forbid, you wanted to be a druid in a dungeon and not heal. Or if you wanted to be a paladin in a dungeon and not heal. Or if you want to tank as a paladin. That was not good. That was very rough. I remember leveling up a paladin. Oh my god. And running out of mana after 2 enemies. Because you just go through all your mana so fast. And you have to drink after every couple of fights. Oh, it was so bad. It was so terrible. Some things I definitely do not miss from World of Warcraft, original vanilla. And 2, like, not just paladins, most any mana user, you had to drink all the time until you had a high level gear with regen. Because the regen on mana now in WoW is so much fat. You never have to stop and drink, ever. Like, as any class. In almost every situation. But in vanilla WoW, every class that had mana, especially while leveling, have to drink all the time. All the time. Even hunters use mana. It was just not well designed for a lot of classes to be fun. The next expansion, Burning Crusade, helped with that stuff a lot. I think if I remember correctly, Burning Crusade made it lower the mana cost of a lot of non-caster class stuff by a ton, so that way you could go longer without having to regen. And they also, I think, they increased the base regen a bit. You still have to drink sometimes, but they helped ease that a lot. I think it might have been Wrath of the Lich King where they had the paladin stopgap. That one, like, you cast this thing and it gives you mana over time thing. I can't remember what it was. It was like a little, well, we're gonna fix it temporarily kind of thing. Yeah, I think it was Divine Plea or something. Yeah, like it gave. They didn't know what to do with paladins for the longest goddamn time. They're like, I don't know how to do this mana thing. I still don't know why protection paladins have mana at all. Like, doesn't make any sense to me. I remember feral druids in Burning Crusade were so much fun at the start. So much fun. And then they nerfed the fucking shit out of my class, and I was so fucking pissed. Feral druids were so good in bear form and cat form with maim, and then they nerfed the shit out of us, and I was so pissed. I switched classes because it was so much weaker afterwards. So pissed. What was I doing? Oh yeah, making. Crystal fragment? Something about a crystal fragment in my inventory? What? Gather copper. Need copper. Copper right there. Quite far away though. Phosphorus, 800, 400. 400 is not too bad. About 500 away, actually. That's about the same. All right. Hope none of you guys are planning on playing Horde Paladins or Alliance Shamans in the vanilla WoW. Hope you're not planning on that. And more than likely, whatever class you want for your race is probably not going to be available. The amount of classes each race could be was very limited in vanilla. Each one had about 5 or 6 classes, and then the rest just weren't available. Oh, hello there. I think Vanilla WoW is gonna be that thing where everyone on Twitch is streaming it and playing it the first day, and then within an hour, I think most people will see dramatic viewer drop off after about an hour. That nostalgia kind of wears off after about a good hour, and then people are like, wait a minute, I'm just watching a guy kill boars in the forest. Yeah. It'll be fun for a little while, but then I think most viewers are going to be like, hey, this is boring. I'm bored of this. But there'll definitely be a little, window there where people are like, ooh, this is great.
Technology recharge.
I got to see if I can remember my ultimate leveling guide for leveling up a character in WoW. I had like a set route of where to get every quest and which zone when. You start in Goldshire, Westwood, then the other place over here, and then the Dark Route, and then you went over here, then you went across the other continent to this one place, and you go there, then you go back across to this other place, and you go do, and you come back, and you can quest the entire way to 60 without any grinding, but you gotta know the exact route to go.
Inventory full.
Oh no, I forgot dungeons and WoW. Oh no, I completely forgot about who's running to the stone. Is anyone gonna run to the stone? Jim Bob, you're the closest. You're gonna run over there? No, I'm just gonna AFK here. Can one of you guys go? Then after about 10 minutes of no one running towards the stone, the group just sort of slowly disbands. No meeting stones in vanilla? I could have sworn vanilla had meeting stones towards the end. They're gonna have the last vanilla patch. So whatever the last vanilla patch is going to be the patch they start with. The events will just be released on a time limit, but I could have sworn in vanilla WoW there were meeting stone summons. If there's no summons, that means everybody has to run to the dungeon. And if you have a warlock in the group, Warlock, can you summon me? Warlock, can you summon me? I'm just gonna sit here and not help you guys. If you guys could just summon me so I can get free loot, that'd be great. I don't have any soul shards. I remember soul shards taking up bag slots. Oh man. Then they introduce a bag just for soul shards and stuff later on before they were like, hey, this is stupid. This is stupid. Yeah, you have to manually pass out hellstones. Oh, and when you're raiding, you like accidentally run out of soul stones. You're like, whoops. Whoopsie daisy.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh yeah, we're gonna condense all this stuff down. Oh, Patriot, the first day of Classic WoW. The first week will be massively popular. For sure. The first week of Classic WoW will have tons of players. But will there be a ton of players the next month? That's going to be the big test. How many people will still be playing the following month? That first month's going to be huge. But then after that first month, I remember even in Burning Crusade, they opened up all the goddamn servers. They had so many people coming to play WoW's first expansion. They opened all the servers in the world. And then about a month or two later, all of those servers were ghost towns, and they had to do server merges. Do you remember that? They had so many dead servers, they had to merge servers and shut the other ones down. Alright, let's see. Finalize installation of the hyperdrive. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. Now we have a hyper. We can leave this system now. Alright, let's take this with us. Because we're going to go to a different place. Because this solar system is very ugly and gross. The best expansion for WoW in every capacity, from story to environment to classes to skills for classes to dungeons to raiding, was Wrath of the Lich King. It was never better, never was anywhere near that. Everything was perfect, nearly, in that expansion for just about everybody. Whether you just wanted to be a solo player, a raider, a dungeon, a PvPer, that was the epitome of WoW, was Wrath of the Lich King. It had everything you wanted. And then without warp cells, we won't be going anywhere. We need to find source of antimatter. Search for antimatter. Look at the crystal fragments in the inventory. Analyze crystal fragment inventory. Crystal fragment. What? I think I sold the crystal fragment. Crystal fragment in inventory. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't think I have whatever it thinks I have anymore. Perform a planetary scan from orbit. I just need to go up. I need metal plating and dihydrogen. Okay. We're stuck in the ground. Alright, let's make some metal plating. I need ferrite dust. I need everything. This is fine.
Protection falling.
Alright, this is fine. This is fine. It's okay. I need dihydrogen and then I need ferrite dust for making fuel to get off the planet. Did that rock just walk away? Do you know what effect they do way too much in this game? The NPC ship flyover. That happens way too much. All the goddamn time. There's always 3 ships flying across the sky. Or 1 ship flying across the sky. All the time. It's not a rare occurrence. It just happens every 5 minutes. So I think you need to tone it down a little bit, brother. I need ferrite dust. Gonna kill Bull Tank. Julian, thank you for the 18-month resub. There we go. So need lots more ferrite dust. Yeah, the 3 ships happens all the time. It's cool the first 10 times you see it, then you're like, okay, it's getting old now. Metal plating. Uh-oh. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of the ammonia. Alright, let's craft.
Product constructed. Product constructed.
Alright, now Starship. Dan, can you do the truffle shuffle for me? No, I'm not your little monkey that will dance for you whenever you want. I would never do that for anything less than a Twitch Prime sub. I mean, come on. I'm not gonna do it though, even if you subscribe. It's not happening. I will not degrade myself like that. Again.
Thermal protection falling.
Hyperdrive.
Technology recharge.
We need warp cell. Warp cell requires antimatter. Search for antimatter, press C. Antimatter location. How do you know there's antimatter there? What the? Very nice use of that joke, guys. I know, very nice. So anyone recommend this game? Looks good. I've only seen a bit of gameplay here. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's way better than it first launched. If you like games where you like to scavenge for materials, build up stuff, explore for more materials, I think you'll like this game a lot. City of Heroes is back? Oh god, that game was so special back in the day. Whoa. Landed right on the doorstep. Residual goop. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Success. Terminal's clogged with unnerving pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently and make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens up, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It deposits a single sample of antimatter accompanied by a strange message. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Yeah, 16's legal. I mean, technically. Inventory full. Get rid of the pulpy roots, or where the hell they are. Microprocessor. I'll take that. Sodium. Q. Now they have the antimatter.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, I didn't get the antimatter. The slots are full. Shit. Alright, let's do. What's the age of consent? 16, 16, 16, 16. Blueprint recorded to catalog. I need antimatter housing.
Product constructed.
I need a free slot again. Okay. It's a warp cell.
Constructed.
Perfect.
Technology recharge.
Now we can leave. Now we can go to a good system. City of Heroes was kind of boring to me. I tried to play it so many times, but just can never really get into it. Space access the galaxy map from the quick menu. Move along through the paths or browse and choose your own route. Warping requires warp fuel. Some systems require hyperdrive upgrades to access. Galaxy map. Okay, Blood Fart 7. We're gonna go ahead and leave you. We're gonna go to Etgem. It only has 2 planets. Uh-oh. Hopefully one of them's good. barren planet and miasmic moon. Anonymous signal detected. See what that is. Beautiful. Like a glove. Hi there. Likelihood of traveler anomaly now beyond 2 standard deviations. Suggest further aid. Blueprint offered. Unlike the other ones, I met the first one speaks in a language I understand, and yet I cannot comprehend their meaning. They speak as if they do not know what they're saying, that their mind is not their own. Alien offers me a blueprint, a means to construct my own antimatter. Yes, please. Take the antimatter blueprint. Whoever is leaving the trail has some design, but I cannot fathom. There is nothing to do but continue to follow. Antimatter, chromatic metal and condensed carbon. Very cute. Gather condensed carbon, chromatic metal. I like the shape of this ship. It's got a really nice thick shaft and a decent head on the top. That's a nice long smooth shaft that really penetrates the deep recesses of space, you know? Really gets up in there.
Toxic protection.
An offering on the ship. It's an A class. No, I can't afford that shit. I can't afford that shit. That's too expensive. I have to make some serious cash. That one's special. Can I get a small loan from somebody for $1 million? Just a small loan. Units received. Can I have to run my credit first? You don't have to do that. Thought we're just on a buddy-buddy system. Units received. Oh, we need some carbon to get some condensed carbon. Let's get this thing. Oh, we haven't scanned this one yet. Units received. Noisy, God. Units received. Need to get a better scanner. Might get an S-class scanner. That's worth lots of money. Each scan ends up being a lot. Units received. Is Greenland the one with literally no grassland at all? I think most of it's just ice. There's very little, like, farmable land, if any. It's just so cold up there. Lots of fish, though. Units received. Let's buy Greenland. Topical. Topical. Yeah, they have lots of resources too. Units received. As far as that, it's not that far away.
Toxic protection falling.
What is your problem? Like, seriously, what the? Why would you even do that? It's so rude. Little shit. Just came up and bit me for no reason at all. Hello. Maybe he's hungry, I guess. I don't know, but still, it's not polite to just eat someone like that. You're not allowed to eat someone unless if they let you. Although, look at all that meat on that ass. I mean, that's a lot. That's a feast right there. I can't say that I blame him too much. That's a big butt. Units received. Units received. That's America's ass right there.
Toxic protection falling.
That is so far up there. God, those ladders are there. Okay, should have enough carbon to make it. Just gotta go up here. Oh my god, the camera. Please stop. Oh, that pinging is horrible. Korvax casing. Lots of free materials here for money. Okay, come on. Grab the ladder, please. Thank you. Oh, God, the camera. It's hard to look at that.
Toxic protection stabilizing.
Alright, can we make some cash here? I need like a small loan of $25 million if possible. Paying heavy for unrefined pirate grease, bromide salt, dirt. They're paying 76% over normal asking price for dirt, of all things.
Units received.
Units received.
Technology recharge.
Viscous fluids. What the hell that is? Hopefully it sells for a lot. Doesn't look like it does though. I gotta finish so it only takes one inventory slot, not two. Viscous fluids. Yeah, we have to go out looking for stuff. There's a lot of things you can find that are worth a lot of money in the game. Alright. And then it becomes living slime? A heavy oozing slime is gently moving as if it has a heartbeat of its own. What the... Okay. I think I'm making flubber, maybe? Aww. Robin Williams. Units received. Units received. Units received.